Cancer, this is your reading for the week of September 6th through September 12th. Today we are using a new deck, and that is the Cook's Tarot deck. The Cook's Tarot deck is a deck that is of interest to me because I love to cook and I love to eat. And if you look at these images are quite impressive. I love them. They have all kinds of various images. Look at them. They're such fun. Such fun. So anyway, we're going to use the Cook's Tarot deck. I'm putting together my two favorite things, three favorite things, cooking, eating, and of course, tarot. So that's what we're combining with this reading. Over here to the left is the Archangel Gabriel deck, and over here to the right is the Healing with Angels deck. I love them both. They're great. This one is more for business and psychological stuff, and when it comes to thinking and ways of thinking and so forth, and business. And this one is about healing. It's about love, relationships, those things. So if this deck calls out to me, then and tells me to use one of those decks, I'll need it. But other than that, I won't be using them. But I have them there just in case. And then sitting on the sidelines, if I need some clarification, is the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So with this said, let's get going again. Cancer, this is your monthly reading. Take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't behind. If it wasn't meant for you, let it go. It's not important to you. Additionally, I'm an intuitive reader, so what I read, what I see, comes from Spirit as well as the cards. Now let's see what Spirit has said for you. You have the Temperance card, the Lovers, the Page of Cups, the Six of Cups, Seven of Swords, Page of Wands, Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, let's see what this all means, Cancer. Let's see what the spread is trying to tell us. First and foremost, we have the Temperance card. When you see the Temperance card tells you that it's time to be patient. It's time to be understanding. It's time to let yourself try to find a balance, and a lack of conflict, a lack of frustration, a lack of anger. Just kind of a very patient, peaceful kind of space. When you find that space, when you find that place, then what you want to do is you want to maintain that and try to, again, find that balance between the things that tend to, for lack of a better word, tend to drive you crazy, the things that can flare you up, and the things that can bring you down. Again, just try to find a balance. Additionally, you're trying to find balance in your life. You're trying to find balance in your relationship. You're trying to find balance with work and home, making sure that one does not outweigh the other. And so again, Temperance has a number of meanings, but mostly and most importantly, it is a balance question. The Lovers are right beside it. So when I see this card and I'm seeing Temperance and I'm seeing the Lovers card and I'm seeing the Cups, when I'm seeing the Cups, and of course there's the Wands. So what I'm seeing here is that when you see the Lovers card, Temperance is saying, again, be patient with the relationship. Apparently your relationship is having some issues and it needs some attention. And so it's asking you to give it some attention. Temperance says be patient. Things aren't always what you think they are. They are not always what they seem. But in this situation, you need to be patient and nurture that relationship. Find a way to reconnect if it's been strained. And this is a time for it too, because again, with the 6th of September, Virgo new moon. So the Virgo new moon is love and wonderful feelings of emotional fulfillment. So with that said, love is in the air. This is a great time for this. The Seven of Swords is here. The Seven of Swords, what is the Seven of Swords telling us? Well, the Seven of Swords, it's this Swords are a constant evolution. And see, the swords are not usually the friendliest of the suits. They tend to have more upheaval in them. So when you see the 5 of Swords, you see the laying down of the swords, right? A conflict that is ended. 6, it's perseverance. 8, you wind up in a situation where you're even in a more conflicting situation. So what I would suggest is when you see the 7 of Swords, the 7 of Swords is like sneaking out of town because somebody's not being honest with you. Somebody's been deceitful, and that's probably part of this relationship. That's what's going on here. There's somebody not telling you the truth. Somebody messing around, fooling around maybe. Somebody not giving you all the information you need. The point is that this is not a good, healthy situation. A new opportunity is coming along, though, to change your job. And for some reason, the job is either you or your significant other's job, and that job is important in this scenario. So I don't know if the individual, again, the job has been putting so much pressure on the relationship because there's not enough time, or is there something else going on? But what I can tell you is right now, it looks like that it looks like it could be a third-party situation at work, and so by seeing the new job and new work, that could bring about a change. And also it's going to bring about change of emotions because the Page of Cups is change, but it's an emotional change. So again, when you see this, you're looking at somebody who's antsy, somebody who's looking for a change anyway. And you know, the other thought is that when you see this change, when you see this antsiness as change, it could be maybe that the change in the relationship. Maybe it's time that the relationship has run its course, and maybe you need to start a new relationship. However, and when you see the Ace of Cups, that's a new relationship. That is a new relationship. You see over here the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is evaluating. Do you stop? It's stopping. It's evaluating. Do I stay with this relationship or do I move on? And so when you're looking at all these cups, there's the 6 of Cups over here. The 6 of Cups is persevering. You know, you can persevere through this. You can move forward through this. You can survive this. It is possible, but when you see this, you have to make sure that you're committed to doing it because it's not going to be easy and it's not going to be fun. This is a situation, again, where the relationship is a bit of a mess. The relationship has hit some rough waters. There's not been enough time. There's not been a balance of work and home. The home life has taken a toll. There may be a third-party situation. Again, stopping and thinking and looking, is this something I want to work on? Is this something I want to save? And then you see the Page of Cups here, and the Page of Cups here, again, is telling you new emotion coming in, new change of emotion, change of thinking, change of whatever. And then the 6 of Cups is persevering through it. But when you see that ace is saying there's potential for a new relationship, which means the end. I don't see a change card here. 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands is like something new as well. That's when you see the 2 of Wands, it's making a choice. You know, it's making a choice. It's planning and making a choice. The Empress card. Okay, the Empress card is fertile. It's excitement. It's new. It's growth. It's experimentation. It's development. So this could be the feeling of a new relationship. Again, new relationship is coming up a lot. The Devil card. You're very pessimistic at this point. At this point, you're very, very pessimistic. You can change it. You have the right to do it. You have the way to do it. 6 of Wands. However, you know, it's just not that easy to do because it seems like so many things have kind of compounded themselves. Again, we have the 6 of Wands here. We have the 6 of Swords here. You have overcome. Again, you persevered. This was a 6 as well. You've persevered. This is the 6. So you persevered emotionally. You got your logic together and the job and the opportunity. So at this point, it looks like you're going to persevere. It looks like you're going to make it through this. It's going to be a bumpy week with a relationship. But as I see this, again, I think you're going to survive this. You're going to figure it out. You're going to work through it. But it's going to take some time. It's going to take some effort. This is not an easy thing to do. Not an easy thing to do. We're going to look at the healing deck as well because I think this is one of those times where the healing deck can be very instructive too because, again, it's about relationships. And this is all about relationships. There need to be truth and integrity. Truth and integrity. Look at that card. That card tells you a lot. When you see that card, again, you have to hope that the people in the relationship are being honest and truthful because integrity means a lot. This person is your soulmate. You guys have been together a while. This is nothing new. You need to ask questions. You need to listen. You need to listen to what they have to say. You also need them to listen to you. Both sides need to have a conversation, but both sides need to have a conversation in which they talk. New beginnings. Again, it could be a new relationship, or it could be rekindling of this relationship, trying to repair it. And then there's the romance, finding that romance again. Finding the romance. Yep. Find some ideas and inspirations to make that happen. You got to rebuild that trust. The trust is so important. You guys have the support around you. You have the support around you with family, friends, and the networks around you, so you're good. And then, of course, celebration. Celebration's coming. So with this, when you put these two decks together, when I see all this stuff, it looks like, again, you've been in a rocky situation. Your relationship is having problems. There's been a balance between work and home, which has made it worse. Ultimately, it's gotten to a point where maybe a third party stepped in, but that third party may be out of the picture again at this point. There may be a new job because of their desire to walk away from this other third person, if that's where that third person is. But it looks like you're going to work through it. You're going to talk through it. It's going to take some work. It's going to take some effort. And again, the healing cards even say celebration time, because you're going to, again, use your truth and integrity, put the work in, the new romance, new sparkling of romance, new beginnings, wonderful stuff. That, Cancer, is your reading for this month. Not a very encouraging reading. It's not going to be an easy week. Not the month, I'm sorry, the week. Anyway, it's not going to be a very encouraging week. But the good part is by the end of the week, you should have accomplished a lot toward making this relationship whole again. And that's important, finding that wholeness. This is Dom with Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow, and comment on the social media platforms. Also, drop me an email, advice@sonoranmystictarot.com. Again, that's advice@sonoranmystictarot.com. You can also book a private reading through sonoranmystictarot.com. And you can also see all the free readings I have online. There's the weeklies, the monthlies, the dailies. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and one more there, Instagram. Sorry about that. So again, there's a lot of free material out there as well. So check me out. Enjoy your week. Do the best you can. If this doesn't resonate with you, move on. Again, don't harbor over it, because this isn't meant for everybody. It's a general reading, but it may not be meant for you. So we will talk again next week, and hopefully a better reading than this one, because everybody will be happy and have overcome their issues by then. Take care, Cancer. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Good morning.